What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as Germany in the Kaiserreich mod. Things are pretty crazy. I don't even know what to say, but yeah, the world is already messed up. Like, Brazil has switched 3 times already, I don't know. The USA fell apart last episode, and it's not really started yet, but it seems like it's about to. Obviously, Russia is in a civil war with the Soviet side towards the west, which is where all the people are, so it's kind of weird that they're losing so much. But anyway, who would have thought just a load of trees and oil barrels could win? But and then at some point they lost this. Who would have known? But there's also a lot of stuff going on in China too. Not really China, but Mongolia, Markleek, and Tibet are all kind of in a war, which is just random. And then Alash Order are kind of being destroyed too. But yeah, it's kind of weird what's going on in this world. I don't really know what the plan is still. Like, who am I going to be attacking? Or who? I'm kind of like watching out for France. They're sort of the main ones I'm watching out for. But I don't really know, because like everyone else is falling apart. Like, that's the best way to describe it. I mean, let's look at the factions. So you got the Entente, which, I mean, it's not really a threat to us. It's part of India, Australia, Canada, and exiled African France. You've got the Third International, which is just southern Italy and France. And if they were to do anything, also I've got the rest of my faction, plus people like the Italian Federation and Spain probably would join in. Not guaranteeing, but I got a feeling they would. And then you've got the Axis, which is kind of just a weak Middle Eastern faction with Arabia, Iran. And that's weird to see those two working together. I feel like they're big rivals. And then Egypt as well. And then there's one random one, which is China First. A very obvious name. But the problem is, I don't have that name. You should have that name, really, because there's a lot of other people that are probably putting, China first, because they all think they're China. So, you've got to decide which one of you is actually China at some point in the game. What do we pick now? The Sale of Ceylon, invest in IG Farben. IG Farben, what is that? I have no idea. It just says we'll upgrade IG Farben. I don't know what that is. This is a problem. Like, I feel like you have to have so much knowledge to really know what's going on in these games. Let alone when you put some difficult mods on. I just want to have wars with people and not get ruined for once, basically. That's all I want. What should we do? Let's do something over here. The Easter Promises. What does that do? Democracy in Prussia. Final Reform. I mean, it leads down here, which is always good. This seems to be where we want to go. Organize the youth. Political power plus 120, manpower plus 25,000. Okay, right, there's an obvious choice there. There is an obvious choice. Oh, and a new research slot. Excellent. Let's keep going down that dispersed industry path on the hope that one day there will be a war that I fight in, and it would be good to have dispersed industry. Who knows? If not, we could have just gone like concentrated and then never fought anybody ever. That dust storm just disappeared. Cool, whatever. Can't believe the Soviets haven't collapsed yet. Like, the Russian Republic is right there, and they just can't be asked to take Moscow. Like, all they got to do is push in, and it will be job done, and they will, they'll probably capitulate. But let's just watch this. Okay. The Combined Syndicates of America has already pushed and cut them off. I don't think they were at the coast originally. No, they were. They had New York. Obviously, the Washington is going to be very important to defend. Don't think the Pacific States of America have done anything yet, and the American Union State is not making much progress either, by the looks of it. Just seems to be all a bit of a stagnant, but the borders are a bit more of a mess. They were a bit neater when this broke out, so there is definitely stuff going on, but no signs of a winner coming in the early months. Obviously, it's going to take ages, I imagine, and it just basically rules them out of anything that happens in Europe. No. Stop them. Let's remember the genius, not the dictator. Yeah. Has returned home. Can he ever shut up? Yeah, I always said this guy couldn't get home. Dang it. French loyalists restore monarchy. Wait, what? What? No, they haven't. No, you haven't. What do you want about? You've not restored any monarchy. Anywhere, for that matter. Not even in regular France. Or African France. Not even in... Yeah, you haven't done that in communist France. I don't know what they're on about. Just random notifications. Maybe I read it wrong. But, Bohemia, are you part of Austria? Why is everybody down here part of Austria? Why? Are you part of Austria too? Yep. Are you part of Austria? No, you're Poland. Do we invade Poland? I don't know. Do we? I can't anyway. World tension isn't high enough. What has increased it the most? The 5% for the Russian Civil War, 5% for the American Civil War. I thought this world was going to be better, you know? Avoid World War II and all of that, maybe. Just maybe. But apparently not. This world is terrible. Like, no matter what happens, the late 1930s, early 40s is always going to be a mess. No matter what happens. I don't think I've actually finished my research into this. Have I? Nope, we're still doing it. Fine. And let's just... Technology is 0.7 years ahead of time. Oh yeah, it is. My bad. My bad. What do we go for? One of these then. Probably. Or should we go for some more tanks? Because tanks... No, we can't get any more tanks. Artillery, can we improve? We can improve anti-tank interwar artillery. Let's get that one. There we go. Good. Are you doing okay? You've not really made much progress. I really want to help. Like, I want to do something. Please, call me in. Anytime. Kingdom of Finland, Sweden are not on my... No, none of these guys are really for joining me. Just making sure Finno-Russian coalition is still there. We have to worry about them. The US has broken to pieces. Would any of these guys like to join my faction? Invite to faction. Oh, we need world tension at 50%, and they're not the right thing. We need the light grey, not the dark grey. Dang it. Okay, well, whatever. I wouldn't want to be at war with America and a communist America at the same time either, so that wouldn't help. So we'll leave them for now. They can just stay and do their own thing. Research finished. Excellent. Let's see where we're going to go next. Where are we going to go next? Should we get some more types? Let's get these planes. We don't have them yet. Let's do everything that we can do before the end of the... before the next year, which unlocks a load of stuff. 1938 unlocks a bit more than 1937 did. So it'll be nice to get in that middle ground. How did they get over here? They must have used paratroopers. And how have you not taken them out yet? Come on. You're actually letting them push. This isn't good. You should be destroying them. Finland aren't even... Non-aggression pact with... that's because you're fighting a common enemy. Nearly said Conan, an enemy. Let's not even go there. Can't even say it. What do we want to do? Click to add weapons manufacturer. Should we get a chief of staff? Oh no, there's too many. School of mass combat. School of psychology. School of psychology. School of mass combat. Oh, the John McClane explodes. Was the largest airship ever built. She was constructed in 1935 as a propaganda tool to show the world the achievements of the Union of Britain. She made her voyage in 1936. Today, as she was about to dock at Paris airfield, she burst into flames. 35 people out of 97 died. Tragedy, yes. We should probably get a school of... Actually, that's the wrong sort of fire support. Never mind. Haha, never mind. Who do we go for here? I have no idea. There's just so many. School of Maneuvers, Psychology, Fire Support, Maneuver. Maneuver's always good. Let's get this guy. Just... You have to pick at random when there's that many. But he did look good. I wanted Maneuver. Deep down. New Zealand, you're not independent, New Zealand. That sucks. That really sucks. You're part of the... Oh, it's Australasian Confederation. I thought it was Australian Confederation. Never mind. Oh, you can't access half of your territory. The outback. It's just one step too far. And there's a giant lake in the middle of it. Who would have known? See? Why are they moaning that there's no water? They'll be fine. What do we do now? Oh, the game's been paused. Probably for ages. Why do I do this all the time? Okay, go on, do it. It's time. Take another city. Hopefully they do it soon. Because then we just... Oh, okay, you're making an effort. The second international. The Scottish bagpipe. As Europe rolls closer and closer to war. Does it? I hope not. I'm not aware of this. What are you doing, France? Wait, are Britain aren't yet in the third international. That's good. The Papal Conclave. Okay. St. Peter has a new occupant. Yes. good. Okay. Sure, that's good. Sure, that's just fine. Where's this dude with a huge army? It's you. Okay. Just in case France are getting ready to try anything, let's position you. Nope, that is a waste of time. Let's put you on the Austrian border, just in case, and Bohemia, all the way over there, just in case they try anything. I doubt they will, but you know, better to be ready, better to be safe than sorry. Obviously the Alps will do us a good favour here if we have to fight them, but hopefully we don't. Hopefully we don't. I remember, just like when we played as the Soviet Union, it takes a while for anything to happen. It's only 1937, so I wouldn't expect anything to happen just yet, but oh my, okay, I think they're making progress now. The USA's region here is definitely shrinking. The problem is if the CSA reaches the AUS, there we go, we're getting to shortening of names, then they're going to start fighting each other as well, which is probably going to ruin each other's chance of beating the United States as a whole. But they are driving them back. They've gotten surrounded and cut off at certain points, taken Boston as well. Who is winning the American Civil War? That is the question we all want to know. What does this mean? War contains at least one major country. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness, so it's calling the Union and the Syndicate non-majors. They'll be annoyed at that. Russia is closest to winning anything. Over there, Unionist Federalist War. This is 32,000, 14,000. 845. Less than 1,000 people have died in the war between the Pacific States and the United States. Wow, that is not many. In the 7,000 Union soldiers died somehow fighting the CSA. I have no idea where. And also, where's the other one? The big one, I think it's this one. 39,000 Syndicate troops against 22,000 US troops. Syndicalist Ukraine leaves Mittel. Wait, what? Stop. German reaction to the Congress has been received with anxiety in Germany with the economic crisis still not resolved. Socialist activity. This is not good. The treacherous Ukrainians have left. Covert operations should resolve this. Removes puppet. Removes puppet. German declares war. Let's not do that. Trade relations changed by -100. We do not have the resources. That's not good. Why'd you have to do that, Ukraine? We were doing so well, and now you've become Nikita Khrushchev. I take it he was actually Ukrainian. That's how I understand that is possible for him to lead Ukraine. There you go. This is not good. If they all start following suit, this will be bad. Are you close to changing? No, you're 48%. You're 41%. You are the wrong one anyway, but whatever. You're welcome. Any support is welcome. Come on. Just if Soviet Russia goes, the socialism support around the world will hopefully drop. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Finland and Russia just get their act together, get the job done. These guys are not having a good time. They've already lost a bit of their northern land. Russia's just slowly, just waltzing around, slowly taking their time to take it though, which is kind of annoying. Hurry up and get it done. Oh wow, this is something. This is probably gonna just mess everything up, isn't it? It's just gonna create some random events that are not gonna be good for me. Ottoman Empire. How are you doing? Are we friends? I mean, we're friendly. Maybe they would join my faction if anything was to break out. Maybe that's a positive. If we can get them in Mittel Europa. It was still pretty big around the world. We're not over there though. But in Africa, we're still pretty big. We're here in Southeast Asia as well. So it's not the end of the world just yet. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to skip a bit over the break because I keep pausing and nothing's really going on. Oh my goodness, just when it couldn't get any worse. Carlist Spain, which is paternal autocrats. CNTFAI, which is radical socialists. and the Kingdom of Spain, who are authoritarian Democrats. Okay. Just when I thought we wouldn't see any more civil wars, hey? We now have Spain, one of my potential future allies, falling apart. We might have to do the same in Italy. We may need to save Italy somehow, but I can't do that. Okay, whatever. But anyway, that's it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.